have for you. I am back with my good friend Justin from Getting Healthy with Good Food. We met on Instagram. You guys have seen him a couple times on my channel before. You can probably say something. I'm like literally just like, I'm like steamrolling.
You're the talker, I'm the cooker.
I'm literally like, woo! And he's just like, okay, yep, sounds good. Okay, that's all accurate. So me and Justin actually met. I'll just give you a little background in case it's your first time checking us out. We actually met because we were both featured in our local Kenosha newspaper for losing a significant amount of weight. Justin's been on like the Today Show. He's super duper famous. I'm just excited to be in his kitchen. Stop laughing about it. It's awesome. And
Kathy Lee did shake my hand. So.
Okay, see, you touched her. Yeah. You got to touch her. Like that's just.
I haven't washed the hand since.
I know. Okay, well.
It's almost been a year.
It's kind of weird that like we're gonna cook and you announce it, but it's fine. He's really has washed hands. I've seen him, I swear. So Justin makes really awesome food. How much weight have you lost?
175 pounds.
And you cook vegetarian and now mostly vegan dishes.
I have been getting into the vegan food.
And you guys, if you know me, you know that I'm a very picky eater. Honestly, I sometimes think the fact that I lost so much weight is just remarkable considering how much food I'm not willing to eat. So Justin teaches me how to cook better foods, also easier for my lifestyle, as well as gets me to like foods that normally I would be like, oh, I don't want to try that. So
you gotta experiment.
Yeah. Okay. So me and Justin have been talking about filming again. We haven't filmed in a couple of months because we've had kind of some major stuff going on. I had excess skin removal surgery after losing weight, and you had something kind of extraordinary happen.
Yeah, I got a tattoo.
Okay. Other than your tattoo, why did you get the tattoo?
Well, because it's for baby girl Stella.
He had a baby. Okay, his wife had a baby, but he had a baby girl Stella, and I got to hold her, and she was so amazingly cute, and like, oh my goodness. So you had a baby, I had surgery, and now that we finally have gotten through those majorly awesome things, we are back ready to cook for you guys. And also, Justin did not tell me what we're making today. So
I wanted it to be a surprise.
I don't know what this is for. I'm assuming it's something healthy.
Something. We got maple syrup and vanilla.
Oh.
You can kind of assume it's going to be like dessert-ish.
Okay. Right? I'm assuming, dessert-ish.
Dessert-ish.
Okay. So what are we making?
We are going to make, well, that was really loud. We're going to make edible cookie dough.
Are you kidding me? I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. And is it vegan?
It is vegan.
Okay.
Vegan, gluten-free, and what makes it edible, because usually what's not edible, it's not the egg, it's the flour.
What?
I know, yeah, the flour. So this, instead of flour or any of that, we're going to use chickpeas.
Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out right now.
I know.
Like my mouth is watering and I'm nervous, so I'm like...
I'm excited that you're freaking out.
So like, question, what is like the health properties of this? Like...
it's a lot of protein.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of protein, and really no sugar. So we're not using any refined sugar, we're using maple syrup.
I'm so excited.
I use a lot of maple syrup. I think I single-handedly fund all of like northern Wisconsin and Canada.
I like it.
Because we go through a lot.
That's me with cheese popcorn. Like I buy like so much cheese popcorn, I feel like I'm keeping the cheese popcorn industry in place. That's not as healthy as your thing, but okay.
But yeah, so we can break this up into about 4 servings. Okay. And each serving is about 250 calories.
Okay, so 4 servings, that means there's 3 for me and 1 for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah,
okay.
But there's a lot of fiber, a lot of protein. Each serving is about 8 grams of protein.
Oh wow.
And it's all plant-based. So we're using chickpea, peanut butter, and then I got some carob chips. So that way we stick to the vegan, so we can appeal to anybody,
That's exciting.
Gluten-free,
I'm actually really
vegan,
excited.
no refined sugar, all of it.
I'm really excited.
And we're going to do it all by hand.
Oh man.
I know. Well, typically I would use a food processor, but not everybody has one. You should get one if you don't have one.
I don't have one.
So instead of that, we're going to use a potato masher.
Okay. What if I don't have a potato masher? Do I just punch it?
I guess.
Get mad at it? I'm not strong enough for that.
Potato masher?
I don't know what I have, honestly. I don't cook a lot. We've talked about this. Okay, you know what? And I always
or a ninja. If you have one of the ninjas, that would work.
What if I...
It's so loud when I do that. Remove that.
Yeah, human ninja or a...
No, like a machine ninja.
Okay, fine.
Alright, so we'll post the actual ingredients to it.
Yes, we'll post the recipe. Everything in the description box below this, so don't even like freak out. I will give you the information, but I'm excited. Alright.
So I did most of the prep work, but I want you to do some of it. Look at these. I don't know why I have garlic right there.
That was kind of weird. I was excited. I was like, is this going to be garlic cookie dough? Okay.
So I did most of the prep work ahead of time. Okay. But in order for it to be nice and like smooth versus kind of grainy and like kind of gross, you have to peel the chickpeas.
Okay.
Because they have like a little bit of a skin.
Do you always have to peel chickpeas when you get them? Like canned or fresh or like
canned, fresh. Well, like typically you wouldn't. Like you're just going to throw it in a salad, throw it in whatever. But since we're trying to make cookie dough, you don't want the cookie dough to taste like chickpea.
Okay, so how do I peel a chickpea?
Okay,
that's a good question.
It's actually really, really simple.
Okay.
You take it.
Okay, I'm gonna take one.
Yeah, you take it. Well, you got nails, so I don't know where it's gonna go.
Okay, we'll see.
And then you just kind of like squeeze it, and it's gonna pop out.
Boom! I don't know if you guys can see that because we're using the new camera, and we haven't done this before with the new camera, but yeah, I literally just squeezed it, and it came right out. It's right there.
So then you got the skin.
Okay.
And then you got the chickpea.
Oh, I dropped the chickpea.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you eat the skins?
You could.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
No, that just like freaked you out. You're like, why would you ask that? I don't know. I just like have a lot of questions.
Do another one.
I haven't been around your cooking genius for a while, so I have a lot of questions.
That one you kind of squished.
That one I just killed. I killed a chickpea. Well,
sometimes that happens.
Didn't think that was possible.
I'll just throw it in.
But it's fine. It's probably fine. Yep,
so,
it's good. Okay, he's like really doing two.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, so we're doing a cup of peeled chickpea.
Okay.
Okay, so we dump that in a bowl.
Okay.
And since we're doing it by hand, we're putting it in a metal bowl. So
I'm going to show you guys what we're doing. It looks really good. All right.
We're using natural peanut butter.
Okay.
That way there's no, nothing. There's no salt, there's no extra sugar.
Did you make this peanut butter or did you actually buy it?
I actually bought it.
Okay, do you have, oh.
Yeah. So I got it at the grocery store, fresh time here in town, and you can like push a button and it squishes it in.
Okay, so you had it made natural, okay.
You can buy it too, pre-done, but this is fun because, I don't know.
And then your kid could like,
yeah.
Or your inner child. Okay, so what do we do next first?
So now we have a third of a cup of this.
Okay.
Okay. And we're just gonna scoop it in to the bowl.
Okay. If somebody used regular peanut butter, because not everyone's gonna go like hardcore in the vegan world, like me, let's be real here. So how much would that affect the recipe? Like would it make it extremely unhealthy if I use real peanut butter?
Well, like a lot of that, it's got a lot of preservatives in it.
Okay.
A lot of sugar, a lot of stuff. So check the label.
Okay.
See if it says peanuts.
Okay.
Then you're probably fine.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, you don't want to mess around with it too much.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so we're going to do some maple syrup. We're going to do like really fancy measuring.
Okay, can I measure it?
Yeah.
I want.
So try to just give me what you think 2 tablespoons looks like.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Why are you making that noise?
You were just like
doing it.
dumping it.
You didn't give me a... Okay, you know what? This is on you.
This is why I have a lot of maple syrup. Okay, so that's like 1.
Yeah. See, look at me.
2.
I know more than you.
There you go.
See, I'm not as bad as he makes it out.
This like it cuts down on dishes, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna do a tablespoon or a teaspoon, not teaspoon and a half of vanilla.
Okay.
Okay, so for this,
just a tiny bit. You can use the cap, right?
Cap.
Okay.
The cap is a teaspoon.
Okay. Is that just a general thing, or is that just?
That's like all of them, pretty much.
Okay.
So you got like 1. Let's do 2. We'll make it real vanilla-y.
Yeah. So if I were to like go a little bit crazy on the maple syrup, is that going to be like bad or just be more syrup?
No, like every, I think it's, I'm trying to remember offhand, like every tablespoon of maple syrup is like 50 calories.
Okay. So but it's 4 servings, so
yeah, it's 4 servings.
Okay.
So that's like a 4, that's pretty good servings.
Okay.
4 good servings. Okay, now I like to put in a little bit of cinnamon.
Okay.
Just like a real little bit.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
and
just a tiny bit.
I use Vietnamese cinnamon.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch of kinds.
Okay.
Vietnamese is a little like smell it.
Ooh. Ooh.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little spicy.
Opens
We're just
your
gonna
senses.
put like, I mean, you see that, it's like nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you probably can't even see it, not at all. There's like a tiny little dash down there. You know what's funny? You always have like these interesting, you're like, I have Hungarian paprika and Vietnamese cinnamon. Like, we don't just do cinnamon. And I'm like, I found cinnamon. The fact that I found it is exciting. You're like, Vietnamese. I'm like, oh man.
I mean, you could use regular cinnamon, but like...
No, it's cool. I like that.
Try to be fancy,
I like that you get fancy with it. It makes me happy that you get it. Okay, so we're
so
gonna
we have a bowl of all of our stuff.
Yeah, which was really easy to put together.
Just a couple ingredients.
A second.
We're gonna take our potato masher.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna like squish it.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll do most of the work.
Yeah, do the.
And then I'll let you.
Show off that tattoo though. Do it from the side. There you go. See, look at the tattoo showing.
Look at the flex on that.
I know. Wow. I really do love this tattoo though. He was like, I'm getting a tattoo, and I'm like, that's so cool, man. Like, I was excited for him. And then he got it for baby Stella, who's just like seriously like so cute.
And the more exciting part too is that I drew it.
Yeah, and he drew this. And the tattoo artist, what did they say to you after you got your tattoo?
They said that I have really good skin.
You do have really good skin. We should have you come on for a skincare video.
I moisturize.
I know.
So
drink water, moisturize. Yep.
Yeah, drink water. I drink a lot of coffee too.
Oh, I do too.
Right.
I thought coffee was supposed to be bad for your skin though.
I don't know.
It's something we do though. We drink a lot of coffee.
Like to drink it. So, okay. So if you're using a food processor, this would be like 5 seconds.
But you're like almost done.
Yeah, I know.
Like that took like, okay, here, let me.
I could see like one chunk.
You want me to do some work?
Okay, there you go.
All right. I will say that I feel like with this, like you've done a lot of it, I do feel like you kind of need to be strong for this.
Well, I mean, it's a good workout.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. Like, I feel so weak. No.
That's why you need the cookie dough to like.
Yes, you know, I know. I need to eat the.
Give you some energy.
So here's a question: like, what if somebody wanted to like take this up a level and put like a little protein powder in this?
Sure.
And then they could make like a pre-workout or a post-workout to like build muscle. Could this be something for that?
Oh yeah.
Because like that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, it sounds like something that actually is probably like phenomenally healthy because of all of the like.
Well, it's really filling. It's a lot of fiber.
Yeah, and so they could eat like some of this maybe after a workout to like give that little protein like build. And like protein after workout, from what I know, it's supposed to help like rebuild and repair muscles right after. So that's why you do something like drink a muscle milk or something that has like 20 grams of protein in it, because then you're gonna like rebuild everything after the fact. So okay,
cool. So now I have some of the carob chips. You could use regular chocolate chips, but again, we're trying to make it like appeal to everybody. And really healthy though too. Like that's the thing, like the carob chips, like, you know, I know some people are like, okay, well, why can't we use chocolate chips? You can. Like chocolate chips aren't like inherently like, you know, awful for you. Eat a bag of them.
Well, first of all, don't judge my life. That's none of anyone's business but mine. But
oh, that's the coffee pot.
Oh, I was just like, okay, it's happening. But yeah, carob chips, so that's gonna make it healthier for you. And the whole point of this is to show you how to make it really, really totally healthy, like free of icky stuff snack, and also ways that you can enhance it to be like more like you would normally do it. Okay, all right.
So, all right, so we just dump that in.
Oh, that was the fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, I have another fun part for you.
Okay, okay. This
so
right now, this again?
Just a little bit to mix it around.
Okay. I feel like this is something that kids would like to get in there with their hands, which I know probably sounds gross, but like.
Let them wash it first.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna put it in a little dish here.
Okay.
Okay.
So like, because I love.
I'll measure out like. This would be like a whole serving, and I'm making it kind of messy.
I like it.
So, all right, so like this is like a serving.
Okay.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, that is actually a lot. I feel like I don't even, honestly, because I've had weight loss surgery, I don't really know if I'd even be able to like eat all of that because it would be really filling, but okay.
All right, so now we're gonna put just a little bit of like large flake sea salt or kosher salt on it.
Coarse salt.
Because that way you don't have to use as much salt.
I love salt so much.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
So I mean, you can barely even see it.
Yeah.
A couple of flakes.
Try and show the folks in the back.
I mean, the camera's good, but I don't know if it's that.
We'll find out when I edit this video.
It's just kind of there.
Yeah, you know? But I like that it's a little salty on the top. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have it. All right, take your spoon. All right, and then just try a little bit of that.
Okay, I'm gonna try some.
See. Make sure you get a little carrot chip.
I'm getting a chocolate chip in there, or a carrot chip. All right. Are you I hate when you look at me when I try food because you're like, wait.
Well, like, what if you don't like it?
I know. Well, if I don't like it, that's just me thing.
We'll
I'm
find something that you don't like.
We're bound to find. Okay. Don't look at me. Look away.
Okay. I gotta try it too, just to make sure it tastes like I think it should taste.
All right, honestly, that's really good. Like, really good. Like, so I don't think it tastes exactly like cookie dough, but I really like it. Like, I'm actually surprised at how much I really like this. And I'm gonna eat more just to be sure that I like it, but
and if you put it through the food processor or Ninja, then it's like really, really smooth.
I really like this a lot.
So by hand, it is a little grittier. But
honestly though, I like when things are a little bit chunky.
Yeah.
I like chunky peanut butter.
Yeah. So
this is really good.
Yeah, you throw it on some like celery. You could throw it on an apple slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a really genius snack. Honestly, like, you guys always ask me, you're like, hey, can you show us like foods you eat? I tell you all the time, I keep my diet really simple during the week. I eat really small portions. I eat very repetitively during the week so I can have my fun on the weekends. And Justin is the guy who knows how to make like things like this that you can add into your diet that's not going to totally derail you. And honestly, I think this would only add like health benefits to your life. I don't think this would possibly. And this was seriously like 4 ingredients, you guys. Like this was made for me.
Yeah. Well, now it'll be made for you.
Oh my gosh, you got sprinkles. How many can I do the whole? How much you count? I was like, okay, I was literally like 2 tablespoons is 100 calories. This is really, really good. This is a win. This is a big, like, home run win. I really, this is genius. I know. Honestly, I was nervous. You were like, vegan cookie dough, and I was like, okay. But like, I really like this a lot. Like, oh my God. Oh God. It's really good.
And it's better with sprinkles too.
Okay, so, do you happen to know what the calorie breakdown is of this in a serving?
Yeah, so calorie breakdown in a serving is 266 calories, like to be exact with it. Okay. And that would be like this whole bowl that we made. So a whole cup of it, whole third of a cup of the peanut butter, broken into 4 chunks. Okay. So 4 servings. Okay. And that's like I said, it's a lot. Yeah. Right? And if you're eating it like with an apple, celery, something like that, then that's even more filling. Honestly,
I would really recommend this for people to use for a post-workout protein pump. Like pump up in your system for like an after-workout snack. Or you could use this as like a dessert, but maybe like just do like half of it with like celery to then bring that like to a 200 calorie or less dessert. But I think it tastes really great. I love the amount of protein that it has in it. I think that this is like a really awesome way to have a delicious treat that's not going to totally like blow up your diet, because you know what a lot of people don't realize is just from like a scoop of ice cream that's like 300 calories.
That's a lot of fat too.
Right, and it doesn't even fill you up. It goes right through you. So this is something that you can have that's going to actually make you feel kind of full, because that's the thing too, like you know, when you eat late at night a lot of times because you're still hungry. So if you eat something like this that's full of protein, you're not going to be hungry. Protein actually makes you stay full longer, and it also like helps your brain to stay sharp and more like on top of it. So this was awesome. I really like this. I'm really excited. I'm happy you didn't tell me, because this made me really happy. This was good. I didn't even know what we were going to do.
Yeah, genuine excitement.
I was really nervous. Like I was like, what are we making? He's like, you'll like it, I promise. I'm like, okay. People say that though, and I'm like, no. So he gets me. He gets it, like, he knows. I mean, I always tell him I can trust him with food. You know, we were heavier people, so we get it. We know what actually people usually want to eat, and this is what people want to eat. So if you're trying to lose weight, you want something that's delicious, like I do. I'm having one more scoop. I can't. Can I take this home?
Sure.
Because you can make more, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's make more, and then we'll take that home too. It's so good. Oh my god. Okay. You want to say anything else? Come at you.
Boy, that's right on the spot.
Right on the spot.
I don't know. Well, it's exciting. Like thinking about. Like I have baby, got a little kid, right? Full-time job. You got to think of foods that are really simple, really quick, that don't use a ton of ingredients. You don't have to like run out to the store for. Stock up on chickpeas. I put them in just about everything. Yeah. Like I mean, just lots of maple syrup. Yeah. A ton. Yeah. You know, I got a whole like shelf of it.
And I feel so proud of myself that this is vegan. Like I'm proud of me.
Like, oh,
you know, I'm proud of myself because I like it. Like I'm proud that I like something that's vegan. Yeah. And that I feel like I could totally sit down and eat this, not feel bad about like I said, like blowing up a diet, but also like love this. Like I think I'm gonna do this like with my kids. Like it's really, really good. Home run. Okay.
All right.
So that's all we have for you guys today. But if you want to see more photos of me, you can check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, and on Twitter at Justlikedrew, spelled the same way it is down below. If you want to check out Justin, how to like you say it out loud because it's hard for me to say. Okay.
Getting healthy _ good food.
And I will put that in the description box below this video on YouTube, so don't worry about like how did he say that? It's down here below. I forgot how I end my videos now because I added that part.
I don't know, there was something about glitter.
Well, if you want to be a part of the Just Like Drew crew and you're not already, click the red subscribe button. Glitter, and I was like, okay, I'm there. Click the red subscribe button down below this video because we are literally the best crew around, because anybody and everybody can be in our crew. I love you guys so stinking much, and if you like this video and you want to see more from me, you know what to do. Just like Drew, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have an amazing, you know the last part, life. Nobody ever knows it. Alright, I will talk to you guys so stinking soon. Love you. Goodbye. 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 You can have more excitement. You can be like, goodbye. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Let's see here. What was the hardest part of the entire process, and what was your biggest support system? From Jessica. So the hardest part. Okay. All right. You ready?
All right.
All right.